Hi, this is Bobby Rivers on Films. I've got some Black history and some Oscar history for you. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. 1968, the Oscars were scheduled to be telecast on April the 8th. There was a lot of excitement that season, especially in our Black community, because 2 of the 5 nominees for Best Picture starred a Black actor. Sidney Poitier was in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and In the Heat of the Night. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? A rather sentimental and light look at interracial love. It starred Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy. It was Tracy's last film. He was frail when they were making it, and he got an Oscar nomination for Best Actor. It came posthumously. And as I said, it may have been a little sentimental, but Guess Who's Coming to Dinner raises some accurate points. Poitier plays the widower doctor who, after years of heartache and loneliness, has fallen in love again unexpectedly with a young white woman, as she is the daughter of a very upscale liberal San Francisco couple. When the doctor invites his parents over to meet the new fiancée, and they will discover that she's a white woman, the father's attitude will be, "Have you lost your mind? Do you know that this would be a crime in some states?" Which was accurate. When Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was in production, the Supreme Court had not yet passed the Loving versus Virginia rule. Interracial marriage was indeed illegal in some American states until the Supreme Court made it legal all across the country. In the Heat of the Night, initially, Sidney Poitier did not want to go down south to shoot it. He was a little bit leery, and rightfully so. He and friend Harry Belafonte, both of whom knew Dr. King, had gone down south before to do civil rights activism. They had been bothered by bigots. Jewison took care of everything, and he had quite a bit to take care of. Even though Sidney Poitier had won an Oscar for Lilies of the Field a few years earlier, deluxe hotels would not accept Black guests. The movie got made. April the 4th, Dr. King is killed. The nation is in mourning. Gregory Peck makes the announcement that out of respect for the King family, out of respect for Dr. King's memory, and because of our national grief, the Oscars would be postponed from April the 8th to April the 10th. This was the first and only time the Oscar telecast had ever been postponed. In the Heat of the Night won the Oscar for Best Picture. Director Norman Jewison went on to make a big hit movie, The Thomas Crown Affair, starring Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway. He also made Fiddler on the Roof and Jesus Christ Superstar. Jewison, a white director who's very much a social activist, goes to New York, he sees a play, he wants to make it into a film. He cannot get any Hollywood backing for it. Why? Because Hollywood executives tell him that films with Black stories and a predominantly Black cast don't make money, and no one cares about them. Jewison just about promises to work for minimum wage because he really believes in this project, and he gets it done. A Soldier Story wound up getting an Oscar nomination for Best Picture of 1984. In the cast was a screen newcomer named Denzel Washington. It also got an Oscar nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay. The Black screenwriter, Charles Fuller, had, by the way, also written the play it was based on, and that play earned him a Pulitzer Prize. But Hollywood was saying that Black films with Black stories and a predominantly Black cast don't make money, and no one pays attention to them. Think about that as we read about the success of Ryan Coogler's Black Panther. There's some history for you. I'm Bobby Rivers on Films.